Light on lane 33, at least he leaves the 2-pin. That's a nice, easy spare to make. We'll see the ball coming in light. The bucket standing, but it gets crumbled down. Fortunately, the 8-pin, the last pin to fall, and that really helps because the 2-pin's easy to make. 2-8 could be a little bit of trouble.
And Delutz will convert. They are through 5.5 frames in the championship match. Tommy Delutz Jr. up top. Welcome back to the AC Delco All-Star Classic. Right now, Tommy Delutz Jr. has a 28-point pin lead over Tony-Reyes. And titles this year, Parker Bone III's got the most. He's got 3. Chris Barnes has a couple. But our players today in the championship match, none. However, one will win and become the 12th to win at least one title this year. And there's the leading candidate for 1999 PBA Player of the Year with his sons, Parker and Evan, as they look on in the championship match between Tony-Reyes and Tommy Delutz Jr. So neither player today in our championship game has a title. One will and become the 12th this year to do it. Tony-Reyes leaves the 10-pin.
Tony-Reyes, a look from behind, reroutes the swing back a little bit behind his back. Watch the 6-pin, lay in the channel, does not knock out the 10-pin.
For the conversion, and obviously he needs this, down by 28, and Reyes will convert. Once again, hard to believe, rookie on the tour this year, Tony-Reyes came from seed number 8. Beating Steve Jarris in a 1-ball roll-off, then took care of Chris Barnes and Norm Duke in the second shootout, and then unbelievably got pretty lucky in shootout number 3 to win that one.
Kerry, he survived shootout number 3, and he's trying to survive probably a battle of nerves right now. Neither one of these players have ever won a tournament, and they're showing it right now with the way they're making shots.
And there is the 2-8 sleeper for Tony-Reyes.
Lane's continuing to break down. What I mean by that is the oil is going down the lane. They're losing it in the front ends. They're having to move further in on the lane. That ball a little bit too far left. Caught too much oil. Now he needs to convert.
And he converts. Don't forget, tonight on CBS, America's Night of Heroes begins with Early Edition. Then it's the summer's hottest competition when a crooked stock car driver tries to run Chuck Norris off the fast track. A special 2-hour Walker Texas Ranger. That's tonight on CBS. And this is Tommy Delutz in the 7th frame. And Marshall, it appears that Tommy has changed bowling balls.
Well, he brought another ball down to change, but he did not. He left the ball on the rack, used the same shot, same ball. Good projection down the lane. Look at the intensity on his eyes. Wants it bad. He's had other opportunities. He's already had 1 second-place finish. He's made a few telecasts. First time for this man, Tony-Reyes, but for Tommy Delutz, he's got to feel as if he's way, way, way overdue to win.
And not a very strong television appearance record, but that is a strong strike for Delutz, who has been on the tour for 8 years and is still winless. This could be his day.
Well, Delutz striking in the 7th and 8th frame, making another statement, making it that much more difficult for Reyes to come back.
And now Delutz up by 40.
Well, the 7-pin falls out, but the 10-pin does not, and time ticking away. Tries to tickle them down, just barely touches the head pin. Gets a friendly roll with a lot of the pins. The 7, the last to fall over. The 10 almost gets knocked over, but it'll stand.
10-pin spare conversion for Reyes, and he will pick it up. Next Saturday, NASCAR on CBS roars into primetime with the Pepsi 400. It'll be Daytona at the speed of light as Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt, Dale Jarrett, and many more heat up the night at the World Center of Speed. Pre-race coverage begins at 5 p.m. Eastern, followed by live flag-to-flag coverage of the race at 8 p.m. It is, in fact, a 1-hour preview show. You won't want to miss that. Here is Tony-Reyes, bowling now in the 9th frame and down by 41.
Has to have it. Had to have that strike to set himself up for the 10th frame, as White Shannon looks on, and she's got to be so proud of Tony today. He's really bowled great, had a few good breaks, but really you make a lot of your own breaks out here.
And that's what Delutz has done for himself. One open and a spare, but the rest show strikes, and he will leave a solid 10.
And for Delutz, very, very good shot in the ninth frame, leaving the solid 10. He knows the situation. All he has to do is make a couple of marks, and he's going to win. Tony-Reyes still smiling, but I think he feels like second place is going to be his fate today.
And he makes the spare. Well, the executive producer of CBS Sports is Terry Ewert. The Pro Bowlers Tour on CBS is produced by Stephen Shear and directed by Kathy Barretto. The associate directors are Ken Mack, Brian Lilly, and Jim Cornell. Broadcast associates are Andy Kaplan, Tom Coppola, Ryan Galvin, Jeff St. Aramond, and Sean Whalen.
Hard and straight for Tommy Delutz. He's won his first title, and I'm very happy, and a gracious Tony-Reyes congratulates him.
It's all the hard work, man. Yeah, thanks, man.
Tommy Delutz is our winner, a long time coming. It's his first career PBA title in 9 years, and he is one happy guy. We'll be back with more from Lakewood, California in just a moment.